Hey, good morning. Can you believe it's March already? I sure can't. Um, I was wondering out there about how many of you guys find yourself lying awake at night wondering how you can build your business better, or do you ever feel overwhelmed because of the number of tasks that you have to do? Do you look at, I don't know if you can see my desk, but there's papers everywhere. Do you ever look at that stuff and think, I am never going to get this? How in the heck am I supposed to get all of this stuff done and still make money and still have time for my family and still have time for myself? Well, you aren't alone when you feel that way. My name is Leslie Spoor, and I'm here to tell you about how you too can find the balance you need and be able to build your business faster with a lot less effort. So, if that sounds good to you, stay. If it doesn't sound good to you, you don't have to stay here, but I want to help you. So, let's talk about what you're doing currently. Most of us, when we start a business, are trying to help wear all the hats at one time. We are doing the finance, we're doing the marketing, we're doing the networking, we are meeting with clients, we are meeting with vendors, we have to answer the phone, we have to respond to email. I mean, you can have a pretty full day and not really get anything accomplished. And oftentimes that's exactly what we're doing. We are spending too much time doing things that would be better left either undone or done for somebody else. So I want to teach you about what we're calling the exceptional effect. It's how I was able to build my business to be so successful and how you can too. Okay, so the exceptional effect is about if you focus your time on the 20% of your business that really is, well, let me take a step back. There's a rule called the 80-20 rule. And what that rule says is that 20% of your problems lie in 80% of your problems lie in 20% of your business. Sorry, I'm a little bit, my brain is going 1,000 miles a minute this morning. So 80% of your problems lie in 20% of your business. And if you can focus on that 20%, then, and spend your effort on just 20%, the rest of it is all going to fall into place. Now, that sounds oversimplified. I know it does, but it is not. That is the key to building a successful business. I tell you every week all kinds of different, whether you should hire employees or not, and how to price your business, and how to do a presentation, and how to do marketing. And I tell you all this stuff, but really what your business comes down to is, are you managing the right things? Because there's no reason to spend your time on 100% of your business when 20% will have the same effect. And that's what we want to teach you, the exceptional effect, right? What are the exceptions for your business that makes a difference so that you can focus your time and still have some balance, right? That's what we want, balance. Got a question?
Question. What does that mean, Leslie? What do you mean exceptional? Like, what does exceptional mean?
What does exceptional mean? Well, exceptional, it's got a couple of meanings really in the business world. First of all, we're talking about the exceptions within your business. What pieces of your business will tell you whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing? For example, how many people do you see in a month for new business? How many contacts do you make? And how many of those sign up? That is a metric, okay? And the exception in that metric are, of the people that don't sign up, why didn't they sign up? That's the exception you want to focus on. So for example, in that same example, say you meet with 10 people and only 2 people sign up. That's great. You got 2 new clients, but what about the other 8? What could you have done differently to get those people in and get them to say yes? And if we look at why they said no, and we look at how we can correct that, then the next time you meet with 10, you may get 4 people sign up. And then we look at those 6, and we continue to do that. We look at the exceptions. What are the exceptions? Now, some people are real keen on this method because they feel like it's negative. They say, oh, you're looking at what didn't happen instead of celebrating what did. Well, we are celebrating what did. However, we want more to celebrate. We want to get more clients in. So we have to figure out how to measure and correct the problems. The other word about exception and how it affects business, or the other meaning of exceptional and how it affects business, is what sets you apart from your competitors. Jeff was just telling me an example about Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, he wanted chicken one day and he decided to try Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he ordered what he thought was a little box of food, and when it came, there was a cookie inside. How many fast food restaurants do you go that give you dessert for free? None of them. So he thought that made Kentucky Fried Chicken exceptional, and it does. Today, in today's market, just being good at your job is not enough. You have to have something that sets you apart, something that makes you exceptional. And we want to find that for your business so that you can then use that as what we call an order winner, right? An order qualifier means you have a good reputation, you give good service, clients know about you, you have brand awareness. Those things are order qualifiers. And there could be 500 companies that do what you do, and they all have the same qualifiers. They're all good at the job. They all take care of their clients. They all provide good service. They're all responsive. So if you're all the same, how do you stand apart? Well, that's where we find your exception, and we create we have to define the exception and make it so that that's the piece that gets out into the market, so that people can find you, people will choose you over somebody else, and that will help you be successful. Does that answer the question, Jeff?
Yes, there's another one.
Oh, there's another question?
So it says inside and outside.
It's what?
Let me just go to that.
Inside your company, the processes and procedures. Oh, okay. So what the question is what's the difference between inside and outside your business, and what sets you apart from others? Having the appropriate policies and procedures is one order winner that other companies may not have. And I see that all the time in this industry specifically, is people go out and they start their company and they do the work themselves and they do it the way they like it and their clients like it. And then they go to hire people and everything falls apart because there's nothing to tell the new people exactly how you want it done. So having internal policies and procedures, particularly written policies and procedures that you can use as a training manual, goes a long way to creating an exception for your business that sets you apart from others. And then that will help others choose you in the long run, because what you've demonstrated to them is not only that you're good at your job, but you also have consistency of process. Everybody's trained the same. Everybody understands how the business works. And that way you're giving consistent quality and customer service across the board. So for your business to be successful, we have to focus on the 20%, and we have to focus on what those items are for your particular business. And it's going to vary on a lot of different factors. It's going to vary on where you are geographically. It's going to vary on who's your target client. It's going to vary on what services you provide. So we really need to look at each of you individually to help you find the best metrics and how to set you apart from an exceptional standpoint. We have another question. All kinds of questions today. What's the last word on this question? No longer one of
Hundreds.
Oh, okay. So our exceptional method, and that what we're talking about is teaching you one-on-one, is that it injects fun into your business and it sets you apart from other people. And what happens when you are having fun in your business and you are different than everybody else in your market? What happens? Well, your profits go up, right? You get more clients and then your profit margins go up. And in a perfect world, if you're focusing on the exceptions, your expenses go down and your profit goes up. I can tell you that my accountant thought that was crazy one year when our profits went way up and our cost of doing business went way down. And you too can have that effect. I keep saying effect because everything about the exceptional effect method is designed to set you apart from everybody else. And it's designed to give you a break from working 100% of your business. What is it? What are you telling me? Share. I don't understand this question. I'm sorry. Don't use this question. Okay. He doesn't explain it to me. Just he gave me some good bullets, but I don't know what they mean. So how do we come up with the exceptional effect on this? One is we want to look at what your messaging is to your clients. How are you communicating to them? What are you telling them? Are you giving them information from their perspective or from yours? This is one thing I have counseled a lot of business owners on. When you write into a proposal, why should you hire us? What is your exception that makes you different than everybody else? You can't just say, I'm the best at what I do. You have to find out what the pain point is of the other person and talk to that. For example, if you were pitching your services to a hospital, it doesn't matter that you're good, but what does matter to the hospital is that you can ease the burden on their overworked doctors and nurses and allow them to focus more on patient care. That is a perfect example of how you are exceptional because you understand their business and you want to help them make their business better. That sets you apart from the competition who comes in and just says, hey, I'm the best, use me. The other thing is what procedures you're using to make sure you can accomplish that, which we just talked about, but we absolutely have to have good policies and procedures for your business because that is an order winner. I can't tell you how many clients have said to me, that's why they chose us because we have documented how we do things. And then how are you putting your marketing out there? What kind of marketing are you doing? Have you defined your ideal client? And then is your marketing focused on the things that set you apart from everybody else, or are they the same as everybody else? Now, you may not know what sets you apart. Okay. And I understand that that can be challenging to do, especially because as your business grows, finding new ways to focus on the exceptions, finding new ways to promote your own exceptional qualities and implementing this exceptional methodology changes because as you evolve, it has to evolve as well. So it's an ongoing process and one that can be a bit challenging to learn. But once you learn it, you're going to be so happy. You're going to have so much more time on your hands. Your business is going to grow faster. Your profits are going to go up. The cost of doing business is going to go down. And you are going to be successful beyond your wildest dreams. I know this for a fact. I have helped hundreds of companies implement this method. And I don't know why I haven't told you about it before because it's how I run my business too. So if you're uncertain or if you want to learn more about our exceptional
exceptional effect.
My mind went blank. The exceptional effect methodology. Let me know. I'd be happy to help you if I can. And we will talk about this more in the coming weeks. But I want you to be able to sleep at night and to have time with your family and to enjoy the fact that you started your own business. I don't want you to be overwhelmed and think I should just go back and take a regular 8-to-5 job. You can do this. I believe in you. Until next week, I'm Leslie Spoor with Concierge Business Solutions, and I'll talk to you then.